So I think the other thing to observe here, of course, is that the Ryders have no Luosi, no Daniel, no Finks here. So it's they've got Zidion, who is one of their headline pilots, and Hellfear frequently pilots for them and is a very good pilot, but not necessarily their first choice pilots are coming out here. Although we've got a lot of exceptional crew members, and of course a second choice rider pilot is still a darn fine pilot.
Indeed, so 13 seconds. And here we are. So the first ship is the DI Rider Legion, I guess that is. Piloted by
Apparently it's
Xedion.
the 501st.
Oh, you mean the Roman numbers?
Yes.
Yeah, I see, okay. So Xedion, it's a goldfish with Hwacha, a double carronade actually. And the second ship is Dance of Death, piloted by Hellfire. He's actually a pretty good pilot. It's a squid with carronade, flamethrower, and the flare gun in the bag. Alright, go ahead.
And for the Skyborne, we have the Skyborne, piloted by Sunstrom. It is a Mobula with a top deck Gatling, a far left Banshee, a lower left Artemis, a lower right Artemis, and a upper right Banshee. And the Helios, it is a Mobula with piloted by Dark Knight, top deck flak cannon, far left flare gun, lower left Gatling, lower right Gatling, far right Gatling. I think their big problem is not enough piercing damage.
Oh, we have a new spectator in here. Oh Jesus.
Oh, Slapshot has managed to reconnect.
Yeah, but
so
in the
now
different team. Well, spectator team.
Yeah, the best team, the most OP team.
Yeah, indeed. Us three are the best team there is.
I think we're maybe tooting our horn a little bit there, but okay. So the teams are sort of positioned themselves. They're reasonably forward. They can probably see one another at this stage, or at least know where the other is. There we go. Okay, so Slapshot is gone. That means we're going to have a restart.
Yep, we will have an unpause shortly. Don't you dare post that password in here.
No. Okay, so Skyborne is currently facing the Rider Legion, and Legion Helios has some guns pointed in the general direction of Dance of Death. The Dance of Death probably doesn't mind getting sighted here. It is it's an ambush squid, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. So the Rider Legion is baiting both of those mobulas onto him. He's good at surviving. Goldfish, not goldfully.
Ooh, Rider Legion
then,
taking a lot of permahull damage. That was a very aggressive maneuver there.
But since those two mobulas are very offensive, oh well, speaking of which, first kill goes to Skyborne. And Dance of Death is going away, armor is down, that's Artemis, right? Or Banshee, was it?
I think the Skyborne's Artemire would be out of arc at the moment, so they're probably going to be throwing some whatever they can get on arc there.
Banshees, I think they have the Banshees. Yeah, they have the Banshees. So Dance of Death is now behind hard cover for now. Lost a chunk of hold, but it's alright for now. Rider Legion is back.
Yep, the Dance of Death a little bit weakened and has suffered another armor break. It's taking a few more shots.
Indeed.
Not perhaps the best opening for the Ryders there. More than a couple of issues with their goldfish getting caught with all of the piercing damage pointed at it.
Right, so yeah, Rider Legion is going in again against two Mobulas now, disabling one of them while trying to.
Oh, this could be unfortunate because the Helios has a lot of piercing damage.
Yeah, he managed to dodge all those bullets there, so Dance of Death and the Rider Legion are going after Skyborne, I believe. Or the Rider Legion is going to disable the Helios.
Yeah, the thing is, the Rider Legion, they can ignore the Dance of Death by and large. Like, yes, it's going to set the Skyborne on fire, it's going to do a lot of damage to their balloon, it might eventually push it out of the fight, but they're still going to be sitting in front of the Helios or the Skyborne while that's happening, and so long as they're able to keep their guns up and keep them shooting, that goldfish is going to die. And once that happens, then the Dance of Death is on their own.
Yeah, Dance of Death managed to be on the fence behind the Skyborne, blocking all the shots. Now Dance of Death is, I guess, running away because 2 against 1. Well, all considering it's a squid, so Mobula is very slow in turning, but 2 against 1 is not the best idea ever.
No, it's not on my list of fun weekend activities.
Yeah, so he's trying to get behind the hard cover. He has, let's say, 60% of hull left. Rider Legion is back. Well,
yes. So let's see. There are a few problems they've got here. One of them is that the Dance of Death is a Caroflamer squid, which means that it ideally wants to start the engagement low, but the Skyborne's 2 Mobulas are not vertically restricted substantially. They're perfectly happy to start the fight as high as they can do. The Arter might have good downward arcs. The Gatlings have okay downward arcs, they're not great, but they'll live with that. They're perfectly happy for it to have some time underneath them so long as the Artemis fire is hitting it. Banshees have decent downward arcs, and they have a flare gun as well, I think, somewhere. So they're not able to start this engagement in a position where the Dance of Death can quickly put one of the ships into a poor position.
I see. Well, it's Rider. Oh, there he is. He's trying to flank the enemy, and the Dance of Death is now being the bait and trying to keep their attention. I see Helios is trying to do something.
Wide flank.
Or what? Well, yeah.
I mean, the Skyborne and the Helios are probably not going to press the Dance of Death because they really want that goldfish again. They're probably keeping their eyes out for it as best they can. Although another break on the Dance of Death, a couple more percent lopped off the perma hull.
Yeah, it was only the Gatling damage, so it's alright. Now, Rider Legion successfully went behind enemy lines, and he's actually behind Helios and Skyborne. No one noticed yet. Dance of Death is doing a great job being a bait.
The question is, did no one notice, or did no one spot? Are they aware of the Rider Legion's location? Or
I think if they would already turning around and started shooting at him.
Yeah. Oh, this could be interesting.
Yeah, Dance of Death. Okay, so Dance of Death is now trying to survive here because Skyborne is going for him. Now we are going to have a no. Where'd angle I had?
Dance of Death getting the nasty hit there, although Helios now has no turning engines and is going to get a bump.
Indeed. Lost their armor, lost their turning engines. The Helios is in a bad position, but as well as Dance of Death, because he's, let's say, 17% of hull left, and the Rider Legion lost armor and now losing hull. They managed to get it back up now, but Skyborne lost their hull against the Huacha, and whoa, this is very interesting. Oh, there it is.
Yep, down goes the Skyborne. They bumped there. They were desperately trying to press forward. They managed to make the engagement in a really nasty position for the Skyborne there. On the other hand, both rider ships now are in pretty terrible shape. Another break on the Dance of Death would probably be... yeah.
Yes, exactly. So Helios now against Rider Legion. Helios, I guess, is winning. Skyborne is back
my
in
money's
action.
going to be on the Helios, yeah.
Yeah, Skyborne is back. Rider Legion is going away, trying to escape. Oh, exposed engines are not the best idea, but, well, they lost the armor, they have managed to get it back up. Quickly, I might add. Oh, he managed to get behind a hard cover almost. Well, never mind then.
Yep, and that's 4-1 to the Skyborne.
Indeed.
Yes, so this is going to be a problem for the Riders, because that's about as good an engagement as they could possibly hope for. A wonderful flank on the Skyborne, forcing it over this bridge, and therefore unable to resist the effects of the Kajros squid, and still the engagement went against them.
Indeed, 8 minutes played into this match, and already 1-4 in favor of Skyborne, or yeah, Skyborne. The Sushi Riders are the other ones.
Yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion that they are going to focus on the Rider Legion as much as possible here, with the goldfish being a little bit squishier perhaps than the squid.
Yeah.
Although if the Dance of Death offers themselves up as a target, that might not be true.
He offered as tribute, I guess. Dance of Death
That
is
was
now being...
very aggressive.
Yep, and he is about to die, almost. Come on, one more
next
hope.
armor break will kill them.
Yeah, well, it was already, and he managed to survive. And there it is, boom!
Yeah, Gatling will do it though.
So, the Skyborne wins this round. Congratulations, 1 of 5.
Indeed. So Kajros, I've got a question for you.
Go ahead. Oh my god, all
When was
45.
the last time a Caro Flamer squid won in competitive that you can recall?
Oh my, that's a tough question for me.
Far left flare, a lower left Gatling, a lower right Gatling, and a far right Gatling for all of the piercing damage.
All the Gatlings. And well, we are
this
already...
is clearly a case of needing more DAC.
Yeah, we are already in engagement. Strong Squid is getting nailed by those Gatlings. Armor break. Not much hull damage, but it's still something. There it is.
Indeed, the Helios is trading shots with the Jewel of Fate. At the moment, the Helios and Skyborne are suffering under that lumberjack, but they're able to regain altitude and continue the fight, and they're not suffering perma hull damage at the moment. On the other hand, the Strong Squid coming in, it might find itself in an awkward position here though, as Helios and the Skyborne have arcs on it. However, Skyborne drops out, Strong Squid getting hit. Flak is a little high, and they're only taking damage from the Gatlings, so they're okay for the time being.
Indeed. Duel of Fates now engaging Skyborne. He's going for hard cover there because I guess he almost suffered an armor break. Didn't see it actually. Strong Squid, not Armor Squid, is going for it. Now 3 Gatlings firing simultaneously on the Strong Squid. Strong Squid, armor break, he almost ran into a wall. Well, he did, but armor was repaired there.
Yep, the Strong Squid not in the best position here. It has all of the Gatlings in the universe pointed at it.
Yep. Two Mobulas. Actually, the Skyborne with the Mobulas are pretty good, I have to say.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job here, and the goldfish there found itself in a really awkward spot. It thought that the Skyborne's balloon was down and that it was going to be able to move in relatively unmolested, and then it found itself with 3 Gatlings, a Banshee, and a light flak firing at it simultaneously. And now Duel of Fate's suffering under a comparable sort of situation. Multiple flak hits, multiple Gatling hits. It's going to lose going to be able to bring down balloons reasonably effectively. That lumberjack has been fantastically accurate, but all that's doing is buying them enough time to reposition. Unless Helios bumps like that, that's less than ideal.
I saw that. Wow. Was that like from the building only, or did Strong Squid manage to help with that?
I think Strong Squid may have assisted with the armor break, and then then Helios hit the building.
I see.
But I wouldn't quote me on that. I'd have to watch a replay. Oh, Duel of Fates closing in here. This could be a bit brutal.
Indeed, they are going offensive.
Helios getting hit by all of the things. They're bottoming out, but they've managed to find somewhere to fall. That'll give them enough time to get their balloon back online, and they have Drogue Shoot on. Duel of Fates ramming the Skyborne. Its armor is down though. This may not be ideal for Duel of Fates. They managed to do some damage to the Skyborne, but
well, Skyborne still managed to receive some damage there, but that was some spring right there on the Galleon. Now, Strong Squid is against Helios. Skyborne is disabled for now, but that's not looking good. Two Gatlings, or was it three? I'm not sure. Two Gatlings now. The third one is in business. Armor break, another armor break, losing hull. He's trying to go. Nope. That actually rhymed.
Indeed, that was a brutal ram from the Galleon, but with all those Gatlings pointed at it, they didn't really have much hope of getting the armor back.
Three Gatlings, it's like from a Galleon to a Squid with that armor. Like, it's that not helpful. Alright, 5 minutes played.
Both the Skyborne mobulas are now damaged, so there's something to be said for that.
Yeah, that's true. The Ryders, right? Yeah, Ryders have the upper hand now with hulls and stuff. But still,
indeed, Ryders.
Like 2 mobulas with 3 Gatling guns and, well, firepower enough to like kill the Galleon in a matter of seconds. It's actually
Well, the other factor, of course, is that much Gatling fire, it can't have perfect accuracy, which means if you're aiming at the hull, you're going to be damaging the heavy weapons. You're not going to have as much rate of fire from the lumberjack and the Watcher as you might perhaps like. And now Strong Squid coming in on the Skyborne, they're forcing them to the rocks.
I don't see any health on that. Okay, no health indeed.
Yeah, and I think Helios is going to try and kill the Strong Squid before the Duel of Fates comes in. If they manage it, then they'll be probably reasonably happy with this engagement, even with the Skyborne going down. Helios is in relatively good cover here. The Duel of Fates is going to have to fly in as quickly as they can, while the Strong Squid takes a lot of Gatling fire. There comes the light flak. Is it enough? No, they get the armor back online. The Strong Squid is tanking like nobody's business here, and the Helios just lost their balloon. This is probably it for them. No turning engines. Strong Squid's going to have a chance to repair, although the Skyborne coming in on the Duel of Fates, this could be a problem for them.
Indeed, they are trying to turn around and get some heavy guns on that. Well, they succeeded with Watch at least. So Skyborne...
The Skyborne has most of their weapons still online.
Yeah.
One is broken, but there's a break on the Duel of Fates.
They are going after Helios since, well then, Goldfish is down, or Strong Squid, and Duels of Fates are now 2 against 1. Well, Helios is under him, which is, well, not helping anything. And there we are, second win for Skyborne. One more win and they won.
Indeed. Ryders suffering a second defeat there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what my assessment of that match would be. The pair of mobulas just seem to be so effective at knocking the fish armor off and then killing it.
I forgot to start the recording. Never mind. Alright, so we have the third match here. If Skyborne wins, that is it for today, and if Ryders manage to pull up a win, then it's another one.
Indeed, or another 2, depending on if they pull off a few wins.
Yeah, they need 3.
I think we might have a sniper match here.
Oh my
And,
god.
I know that might be premature, what with the half a dozen Mercuries on the field today, but I think that might be what's going to happen.
Mercuries actually are out of range, which is actually kind of rare.
That takes some effort. To get Mercuries out of range requires a certain amount of commitment.
Like, what range does Mercury have?
All
kilometers.
of it, I think.
I don't know, like the 150. I mean, not 150 kilometer, but 1500. I mean.
Well, according to the wiki, its range is 2,250 meters. Now, they've probably got gunners on them, which means they're going to have Lesmok, which pushes the range up to 3,825 meters, which means 4 of those, well, back when the grids were kilometers for the grids. So they should just about be in range here. On the other hand, I think we're going to see a lot of ducking back and forth.
I see. Well, Ryders has managed to take the rips under their controls, and the Skyborne are, well, it's behind cover, so I don't see. Since, well, I actually wait. Oh, that was armor. Never mind. The Skyborne
so there
was.
Been a few hits happening here, Kaj, but most of them have been into balloon, and there hasn't been quite consistent enough fire to actually get a break yet.
I thought that it was actual hull damage, but I was confused since my UI is not telling me that. Alright, so we'll be here for a long time, I believe. Well, 20 minutes.
I'd put your feet up. This is going to be another 16 minutes or so, I reckon.
Yeah. Well
then. If this is a draw, then it's a coin toss, isn't it?
Oh my. I'm not sure about the best out of 5. Maybe yes?
If no one is killed, that is.
Oi, Luosi, what do you have to say for yourself? I mean, the thingy when the draw hits the fan.
I'm sure Louis being more optimistic than that and hoping that at some point there will be. Yes, it's coin toss.
Yeah, it's coin toss on 0-0.
So counter fodder is getting a fair old bit of, I think, Lesmok Mercury fire into it, but that's not going to be enough to destroy the armor on it. Not with it able to duck behind the ribs like this. Sky Pillow has arcs on the Skyborne, but where they're in the ribs, there's the opportunity for both sets of ships to put hard cover in the way if they position themselves carefully. And the modulas have the vertical mobility, which makes hitting them kind of a pain in the backside.
Alright, still no hull damage. We have minor
I
armor
kind of
damage
feel
there.
as though there's a serious risk here of me having to discuss something horrible and random as this continues. Oh, wait, Helios suffers an armor break.
Like bacon?
Like bacon, yeah.
Yeah.
Helios has suffered an armor break. It's now at 1%. If it continues to suffer fire like that constantly, then this match will be over by, well, spring.
Yeah.
Oh, the sky.
Maybe we'll have another Christmas after this one.
So what I'm wondering is why the Skyborne haven't separated their ships a little bit more. Because you can then guarantee that the Lumberjack doesn't have the ability to target more than one ship at once, and it also makes repositioning in the ribs a massive pain in the backside.
Well, he's going for it, I think.
Yeah, the Skyborne is moving around, aren't they? But they need to leave Helios in place, is the thing. And of course, that does mean that one ship
Yeah, he's
staying
under.
in arc might keep getting.
Yeah, he's under heavier pressure.
Yeah. Of course, Helios can back up and move up and down, and generally duck and dive and attempt to reposition.
Yeah. So Skyborne is now targeting the counter fodder. Counter fodder is going for them. I don't know.
Of course, the other side of the equation is that the team in the ribs, if they're careful about how they position themselves, can put it so that one ship is in cover whilst the other one is. One ship has an obstructed shot on them whilst the other does not. But they've managed to get an armor break on the counter fodder. There's a lot of artificers pointed at them, so this is probably going to do a little bit of perma damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's an engagement to the. To the Skyborne, you might say, at least as close as we're going to get to one in terms of damage. No kills yet, of course.
Yeah, now Skypillow is being engaged by two Mobulas there. Counterfire received some hull damage, but still are not dead. Counterfire, I mean, Skypillow will... yeah, there it is, armor break. No guns. He received some minor damage to their hull there. Managed to get it back up. Oh my god, this will be for a while.
We could be here for a little while, Kaj. There may be stuff happening.
Yeah. 8 minutes played. 21:52 p.m.
See, the thing I'm disappointed with is the lack of double Mercury Pyro. That's clearly the solution to this problem.
Yeah, well, actually, sort of, yes. Because, like, you need at least two guns to bring down something.
How about double Mercury Mobula? Are you a fan? You are a fan of those, aren't you, Kaj?
Well, Mercury, yes, but double Mercury Mobula, well, it could work. Maybe triple. Oh my god, triple Mercury. Oh.
Unfortunately, triple Mercury only overlaps with stamina, I think, and only very briefly.
Well,
so unfortunately,
like
that's
the down, if you put Mercuries on the lower deck, it won't be like on a straight shot.
Exactly, yeah. The lower deck on a Mobula is angled, so
I think
most you can get at once is two Mercuries, unless you use stamina, in which case you only get one shot with.
Yeah, that's true, and I think upper deck is more to the middle with the arc.
Yeah. So the upper deck is pointing straight forward, and the lower deck is pointing slightly. I think it's 30 degrees. It might be less than that.
I see.
The far ones are at a little bit more than that. So
then yeah,
two Mercuries in arc.
Then yeah, triple Mercury is far from. Well, but what ship could do actually 3 Mercuries at the same time?
I don't think there is one.
Well, not yet.
The Spires are at an angle, the Mobulas are at an angle, Squids obviously. Although I did have a pilot earlier today who felt that Gatling Mercury Squid was OP.
Well, I had one pilot that thought that on a galleon, gunner must have heatsink with Quadra Huacha because he needs to put heatsink onto a back gun. And it's a necessity, because it will burn down and he can't use it then. I was like, well done.
It looks like the Ryders are trying to come forward here, which is going to put Skyborne in an unpleasant position. I think this could be painful for them. I mean, the counter fodder is going to have a chance to engage, and with the lumberjack they're going to have to keep the Skyborne high, which means those Mercuries aren't going to have as many opportunities to land as they might perhaps like, because the Ryders lumberjacks are regularly going to be on target. Of course, the Skyborne might try and lock down that lumberjack to keep themselves airborne. That's the other strategy that you can adopt.
Mm.
Helios and Skypillow fighting it out. Of course, the Skypillow is going to suffer a few shots from the Skyborne. Not that that's at all confusing. Skyborne now dropping down. Gatling's coming out.
This is not looking good for
A lot of fire
Skypillow.
on the Skypillow.
Yeah, he's hydrogening up to dodge some of the attack, but oh, there it is, armor break, hull damage, 50% of the hull left. Well, and lowering.
Yep, this is not the best position.
Yeah, 2 mobiles against 1 is, whew.
Skyborne's armor breaks though. A heavy flak here could make all the difference. Skyborne looks like it's going to try and ram, but its armor's down. Oh, but it gets it up just in time.
Yeah.
Down goes the Rider Mobula, leaving counter. Oh
my!
Lands the heavy flak on the Skyborne. It's now 1 apiece. Helios's balloon is down.
What happened?
Counterfire,
Was that a heavy flak? Yeah?
That was a heavy flak, yeah.
Oh, I
Very
see.
well timed heavy flak. And now Helios has problems because their balloon could be locked down. On the other hand, Counterfodder is about to have a shiny new friend of a Mobula come in, but the Skypillow could probably assist the Counterfodder here. This could
Yep, there it is.
Ways.
Skyborne is back in action behind the Counterfodders, I guess, actual arcs. Like they were manning the other side. And the Skyborne is now against Counterfodder. Helios is well supporting them, so Counterfodder needs to well go and survive. Go, run for your life. And
So
to a dust cloud.
First kill is with the Skyborne here. So
Oh my, this is not looking great for Ryders. Ryders.
I'm very proud of myself. I've messed you up horribly that time I catch.
Yeah, it's
Helios
still
is
inside my blood.
potentially a little overextended here. That the Skypillow has an opportunity to make their lives a little miserable, but Counterfodder has bottomed out. A lot of shots landing, and
there
they're
it
down.
is.
Now Skypillow has lots of light guns pointed straight at them.
Indeed, Skyborne is now 2 against 1. Maybe the 3rd kill of Skyborne's team. Oh, he managed to get behind some hard cover there. 14 minutes played. Ryders needs to have 2 kills. Well, 2 more kills in order to win.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I was a Skyborne I'd be sitting back here, because 2 kills can happen in 6 minutes very easily, and the Skypillow is all on its own, and the Galleon is not going to be in a position to lend much help. They're pretty far from
Oh
the
my.
spawn.
Look
I'd
at the
be seriously
Skyborne.
contemplating- Yeah,
His system's just failing into a with the dust cloud. And oh, there it is.
yeah, that's a lot of broken stuff.
All guns disabled. Well, except for 1 and 2. This is not looking great for Ryders. Maybe they won't be champions of this one. This SCS number 84. Wow, 84, it's a
Looks like
lot.
the Skyborne, yeah, the Skyborne look to be backing off here. I think they know that they have the advantage, and they're happy to let the Riders push onto their spawn. If they do suffer a heavy loss in that engagement, yes, it'll be 3-2, but it'll be 3-2 with 2 damaged ships inside their spawn. So maybe that's what they're thinking. I think I'd have rather seen them smash the Skypillow, because then it's almost a certainty the Riders would have to win 2 engagements to get the match back, which is a tough ask. Whereas here, it's possible the Riders could still yank this one out of the fire.
Skyborne is running away. Run for your life, and Helios maybe as well. They're just going to wait it out, I think. Just
I think
dodging
they're
all the
going,
bullets.
Yeah, duck behind the ship. Put
Yep.
themselves in hard cover, force the Riders to come to them.
4 minutes remaining, so they still have a chance to get 2 kills.
Okay, and there's Lou just confirming that it's currently advantage Skyborne.
Yeah, first kill advantage for blue team in case of a tie.
And
Well,
Skyborne
tie.
is trying to press forward here naturally,
Yeah.
because they need to get a kill, but that is putting them in the arcs of A lot of light guns. They're taking a fair chunk of fire. I think they might suffer an armor break with the next Mercury hit.
Yeah, they managed to dodge it.
Mm. Helios is taking a few hits to their balloon from the Lumberjack and maybe the Hades as well, but they're still floating. Dodged a couple there. Ooh, that was a close Lumberjack shot on the Helios.
Oh my. Well, both of the red team ships are targeting the Helios, but well, it's not looking great. 3 minutes left. They need 2 more kills. Yeah. And counter fodder,
just
yeah.
suffered an armor break.
Indeed.
This is the thing. If the Skyborne is at sufficient range to keep the Mercury and both Artemises pointed at it, it can keep the heavy guns down, and that gives them plenty of opportunity to break the armor on the cannon, the counter fodder.
Yeah, now both of the Mobulas are going for the Sky Pillow, I believe. No? Yeah.
Yep, there's a couple of hits from the Skyborne going down on it. The Sky Pillow losing a couple of guns. It's not really able to do much damage here. Its Mercury just died. Its armor is in poor condition. Oh, that's a break. There's a couple of hits from the Artemis. That's 50% of its permahull down. It's going to get its armor back up, but now it's sitting in front of a lot of light guns. It has no weapons itself. Its balloon is badly damaged, so it's got no vertical mobility to dodge with. It's trying to fall back, but that's it for the Sky Pillow. And now the Skyborne is taking a fair chunk of fire from the counter fodder because they've obviously pulled their guns off of suppressing it to eliminate the Mobula. But the counter fodder is sitting all on its own, and the Helios can open up with its long range weapons.
Yeah, counter fodder. Either he pulls 3 kills of this encounter, or they just lose.
Yeah. There's 2 minutes remaining. I'm not sure counter fodder wants to be running backwards here unless they're trying to protect their stats.
Yeah, 1 minute
60
remaining.
seconds. I think if I were them, I'd be tempted to just charge and see what my right hand side can do. It would almost certainly get you killed, but at this point I think this is a win for the Skyborne anyway.
Yeah, counter fodder losing subsystems, guns and armor soon. Well, they managed to repair it a bit. They went into a dust cloud there, which is not looking great for them. 30 seconds left.
Indeed. And so I think it's reasonably safe to say at this point that the Skyborne have won the 84th SCS.
Yes.
Skyborne hydroing up to avoid any risk of oh, their balloon does go down, but that's it. Only a few seconds remain. Skyborne firing wildly into the air.
I think it's over, since he...
Yes, it's over.
Yep, it's over. Well then, 3 matches. I actually expected a lot, like all 5 of them, or at least 4.
I thought this was going to be closer. Yeah, this was very well fought by the Skyborne.
I have to say yes.